Okay, I guess I am live. Something. Oh, it's the cat. I could hear something moving behind me. Tend to get into the grocery bags. So yeah, I got some grocery bags behind me. It's just vegetables like potatoes and onions. Nothing that will go bad. So I guess my cat is seeing something. Rusty, what is it? Okay. I guess there's a bird or something. But yeah, let's get started. I just got back from grocery shopping and it's really warm. Surprisingly warm. It doesn't even look that warm outside, but it wasn't that warm the last couple of days, so that's why I was like, it's probably not gonna be that warm, but it was, let me tell you, it was hot today. It's getting very humid. I think it's because hi Nishant, welcome back. Hey, can wish me luck tomorrow is my exam and I'm scared. Good luck, Nishant. Pressing my thumbs as us Germans do. We don't do the fingers crossed, we do the thumbs pressed. I'm pressing as hard as I can. I'm sure you'll make it, Nishant. You got this. You did all that practicing and studying. You'll do great, okay? Believe in yourself. We all believe in you, so now you just gotta believe in yourself. But yeah, I'm glad you're back. I'm glad you're doing okay. It's good to hear from you. I'm gonna boil Oscar's chicken now. I hope this time will clear. I'm sure you will. I'm sure. You got this. Don't worry. I have no doubt. Please let us know how it went, okay? Or else. I got a hair in my eye. Ugh. How annoying is that? I hate it. I was not coming, but I watched your video. Okay, I appreciate it. You don't have to. I know you're busy, so don't feel forced. I just wish I could get that hair out of my eye. I'm not crying. You're crying. Hi, Kirill. Sorry, I'm crying. Hey, Ami, listening, finishing dishes up. Hi, Christopher. Hi, Alok. Welcome to Pakistan. I hope everything is okay over there. I know India and Pakistan had a little bit of trouble. I hope you're okay. I hope peace will be there soon. So I'm cooking for my dog right now. I just got a hair in my eye, Kirill. Thank you for asking. Sometimes it happens, just the hair gets stuck between my eyelashes. It's nice to have long eyelashes sometimes, but it catches your hair super easily and it's annoying. Yeah, thanks for listening, Christopher. I hope you have it on as like some background kitchen ASMR. Because yeah, there's not much to look at today. We're really just making dog food. It's not gonna look very appetizing, so please feel free to just put it on as a background if you want to hang out with someone in the kitchen. That's what I usually do. If I am by myself, I just put on some stream, someone cooking or camping or something, just to have it as a background noise. I don't know, I do like silence once in a while, but sometimes just like having some little bit of background feels nice. So I'm gonna add the chicken thighs into the pot of the boiling water, and we gotta let that cook. And in the meantime, I will prepare our vegetables for my dog. 3 thunderstorms in one day in Ohio. We had them yesterday, Marco. I think I sent them over to you. I'm sorry. Thank you, Alok. I appreciate it. I was just busy these days. No, I get that, Nishan. Trust me, I've been there. University or school can be very stressful. Completely get that. Like my friends probably hate me at the moment because I'm so busy with work that I don't get in touch with anyone basically. So I hope some of them watch my live streams just to catch up and see that I'm still alive or trying. Because other than work, chores, dog, Oskar being sick and everything, and trying to put everything, keep everything going, there's not much time. I haven't even been to the gym in forever. I've been slacking. But yeah, the chicken is boiling now. Welcome everyone new. Sorry I can't read right now. I'm doing some stuff. So if you had a question, please write it again. I can't scroll with my yucky chicken fingers right now. Chicken fingers. Not the real chicken fingers, but my fingers that touch the yucky chicken. That's what I hate about making meat dishes. Just how yucky the kitchen gets, you know, just having those juices everywhere. But yeah, Marco, we had thunderstorms yesterday all day. All day. Oskar was so upset. It was raining all day. Thank you, Halok. Okay, Shadow Milk Cookie, absolutely. Hi, Walkers. How are you doing? In Pakistan? Oh, okay. We got 2 people from Pakistan today. Nice. How's everyone doing? Are you all safe? Okay, so on today's menu we have, it's dog food, so don't get too excited. It's just chicken, brown rice. So I'm finally getting rid of that brown rice that I still have. And heading back to Mercedes. Hope to see you soon. Bye, Nishan. We missed you too. Thank you for tuning in and saying hi. And I really wish you all the best for tomorrow. And you won't need luck. You get this. Don't worry. Just be confident. Believe in yourself. You can do it. And let us know how it went, okay? We're all excited for you. Thanks, Vekas. How's everything in Pakistan? Are you safe where you're at? Is everything? I think you had a ceasefire, right? Like you guys, not you obviously personally, but your countries had a ceasefire. Glad to hear that. I was glad to read that. Obviously not trying to get into politics, but it's an important topic, so especially when there's people from the country, so I'm just making sure you guys are all okay. Yes, okay, good. I hope it stays like that. I hope there will be peace talks. I think the new Pope talked about peace talks. I don't know how much influence he has on that whole matter. Probably not as much, but today I made a V8 video with my car, and now I need to wait 90 days for YouTube to remove the warning. Oh, was it that one where you were in the back of your car? Because I literally clicked on it when I saw that I got like a notification, so I clicked on it, and when halfway through, I think it was gone, so I couldn't finish the video. Was it that one? With the, how to call it? With the sounds, you know what I mean? Okay, so I washed my rice. Yes, peace, Vakas. Absolutely. Bye-bye, Vakas. Have a good day and be safe. Putting the rice in here so it can cook with the chicken, because the rice will just need as long as the chicken. Oh, good night. Okay, I thought it was the other way around, but you're later, I guess. Good night, Vakas. So now this is cooking, and we can, I'm gonna wipe this one more time. I just don't trust chicken juices. I always keep up with world events, and I hope the ceasefire agreement holds. Yes, I am news junkie. I always listen to the stuff. Okay, good. You keep us updated, Christopher, please, because I stay updated too with the like world news, as you said, because I think it is very important to at least know what's going on. Not saying every day. I feel like every day, I don't know. Me personally, if I do it every day, I feel like I just get into a bad mood because of all the crazy stuff that's happening in the world. And me not really having any impact on it, or I can't change much about it. So I'm trying to not look up the news every single day. Especially when I have a lot of work to do, because that obviously stresses me enough. So I'm just trying to, do my work, but I'm definitely checking news every couple days or every other day. Like I said, I think it's important to stay updated on everything. I'd better keep making magic shorts. Yeah, I think YouTube just doesn't understand what sarcasm is and what is real and what is not. So I think because it's the artificial intelligence, they don't really know. They can't distinguish, it's not that advanced yet where they can analyze your channel and know your sense of humor. So bear with them. How's Oskar? He's good. He's a little tired. So I might also him just being older or getting older, but Oskar, speak about the devil, or in this case angel. Are you sniffing? But yeah, Marco just asked about you, Oskar. I know, it's so nice. People ask about your health and they want to know how you're doing, and they care about you. Yeah, they love you. Cutie, I'm cooking your food right now. Can you wait another 30 minutes? Yeah? You think so? I know. Oskar was about to call the police on me because I had to feed him dry food this morning. So I fed him his pretty expensive kibble, but he was very upset about that. So I was like, okay, we have to cook today, otherwise I'll be in trouble. You can smell it. Chicken and rice. And I'm gonna make some sweet potato, okay? He loves sweet potato. Hi, Christopher. Oscar says hi back. And to Jefferson, of course. What characters are in the t-shirt? It's just Marvel. I got that in Hong Kong at a thrift store. I don't really care for Marvel at all. But when I went to Hong Kong, I didn't really bring many clothes because I'm someone, I travel with basically nothing if I go to different countries. So I don't have to carry a lot on the flight there because I hate that. So I basically just go with a little backpack. And then when I am in the country that I'm going to, obviously, I will go to a thrift store and buy a couple t-shirts and see whatever I need. I just go week by week, and if I need more, I'll get more. If not, I'll just stick to the few things that I brought, but if I need more, I'll just get another shirt or two, or I'm just trying to adapt to the weather there, because when I'm in Germany, going to Hong Kong, for example, I don't know how the weather in Hong Kong is. Even if I look up the weather report, I never know how it feels like, if it's humid, like what kind of clothes I want to wear. I don't know how people there dress, and then what cool clothes they have there. So I like to go to the country, just wear my 2 or 3 shirts that I brought, and then within a couple days I just go to the thrift store and buy some more if needed. And that's how most of my wardrobe happened, just from different countries. But yeah, this was one of those shirts that was just super cheap, and it was so hot in Hong Kong, so I just wanted something cheap and simple that I can wash in the sink, and where I don't cry if I can't bring it back home, if it don't fit into my backpack, you know, just some, yeah, and I just brought it back home because why not? Like I said, I'm not a Marvel fan at all. Superhero movies are the lamest movies for me personally. I feel nothing when I watch a superhero movie. I'm sorry if I insult anyone that loves superheroes. It's yeah, I guess it can be cool if you grew up with that, but I just never liked it, so I don't care about it at all. But there's a lot of things that I like and other people don't care about, so everyone's taste is different. I just want to tell you about something. What happened, Nishan? Man, if you have seasonal allergies, or even if you don't, because I originally never had seasonal allergies until I came to Tennessee. I just got back from the grocery store, and I walked over the parking lot, and I saw how many, like it was like snow, like it just rained, or it snowed pollen from the sky. It is everywhere. Like I have such a raspy throat for days now. It's like all the way in the back of my throat, like you can't even reach it when you like cough. It's just so annoying. But first world problems, I know. Peace out. Peace out, Nishant. Good luck tomorrow. Keeping my thumbs pressed for you. At least one. I need another one for other stuff, but I'll keep one pressed until your exam is over. I try. You got this. You better go back to study, or else, you know. Hi Ashat, how are you doing? So yeah, bear with me guys if I'm coughing a few times today. It's just that pollen. I'm not sick. It's just I need water. I'm still using my little German mustard glass. For everyone who hasn't seen it yet, Germans buy mustard in those little glasses, or we make them in those little glasses, and then we just reuse them. Oh, that's better. Thanks for the hearts. I'm sorry for my raspy voice. I'm not a smoker, I promise. Did you figure out all the magic tricks? I wouldn't say all of them. I would say I have a few guesses for some. By the way, I'm growing my own sprouts. How cool is that? Probably not that cool, but it's nice. But yeah, the chicken's cooking. What do I need? The sweet potato. I get the sweet potato. It's probably somewhere in the bag. sweet potato, and carrots. Yay. It's a little orangey today. I should have probably gotten something green. Someone's finger is gonna hurt tonight. Thanks for all the hearts. I hope your finger's not gonna fall off. I'm not gonna be responsible for that. We have another orangey, yellowy. I'm gonna use that squash as well because Oskar loves squash. Hey, I haven't had the emoji with the eyes, with the scared eyes. Let's see. Okay. Anyways. So cute. We need a little trash. Hi, Jordan. And yeah, so the magical tricks, back to your question, Marco. So the one I didn't figure out, I think, was we'll need this. Was the one with the mug where you had a hole in the mug, I guess. Someone said they saw the hole in the mug, but I didn't see it. Maybe my eyes are just not good anymore, but I didn't see the hole. And what else? It was, I think I got the one with the purple, the piece of cloth. Hi, Whisker Biscuit. Wie geht's? ¿Cómo estás? Can you get a strike on a YouTube live? I think so. I'm pretty sure. So Marco, what happened? Did they give you like an official one? Like did they tell you this is, was it like a copyright, or how did they word it? I don't know how it works. I never got one. Break it down. What's that mean? Is it American slang? I don't understand American slang. I German. Ich bin zu deutsch für das. Für Slang. Hi, Bunny. How are you doing? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo estás? I don't know, I don't speak Spanish. I just read it here. For showing the squash. I don't think so. I would get a YouTube warning too for showing the squash, and I don't get a strike. And I don't think you would. I've seen those emojis before. Never seen anyone getting a strike for that. Maybe they just had. Die haben dich auf dem Kieker, Marco, wie man so schön sagt. Not tooting my own horn, but those peeling skills, pretty good. Years of potato peeling as a German potato paid off. Not really, but I like peeling stuff. Kind of satisfying. But I'm not peeling that. I'm just gonna wash this because it's organic and no one needs to peel organic. Here's the one for 90 days. Oh yeah. So that's hollow. It's like my head. But yeah, I think you can, from what I heard, you can have 3 within 90 days. And after 3, you'll be in trouble. But I think after 90 days, it will clear. So you can basically have 3 every 90 days or so. But I have no idea how many you already have. But they probably would have told you if you had other ones. So if that's your first, I mean, 2 more chances. Ooh, that was a hiccup. Sorry, everyone. I'm doing well. It's been a while, I guess. How was your Renaissance program? It was good. It was nice. It started raining after like the first 2 hours, 3 hours. And I thought it was a joke. So we were all pissed. So don't mind me. I'm gonna grate those carrots and the sweet potato, so I hope you can still hear me. But it was nice, but it was raining, and we thought it was a joke because the first time we went there last year, it was beautiful weather. It was super hot. It was dry. We had to buy water for like $8 a bottle. Kind of terrible, but it was nice weather. But anyways, the jousting last year did not happen because it did not happen because they said the ground was too wet. And I was like, this is dry AF. What is too wet about this? Like, why can we not do it? Like, not that I really needed to see it, but I just didn't understand that last time it didn't happen. And this year, it was raining, like literally raining that day and the day before. And they didn't even mention anything. The jousting happened. I was like, are you serious? Y'all were messing with us the time before. YouTube catching up here and getting in trouble, right? It was honestly just a matter of time, in my opinion, too. Not that I'm, of course, I don't want this for you. I don't want you getting in trouble, but I think YouTube was pretty lenient with you so far. So I guess now they're like, okay, we gotta tell this German guy to slow down a little. There are YouTube channels where folks are bikini and twerk, and that's just growing YouTube, I guess. Yes. I guess I could be monetized by now if I jumped on that train. We all could. Funny. And Marco, we all could. But let's not go there. Let's let it grow organically without any bikinis being involved. I'm sure we can do it. Let's use our brains and our weird sense of humor, although Germans apparently don't have humor, right? So I guess I can't make that work for me. Even I could perfectly imitate this broadcast, what would make you unique? That sounds like a question AI would ask me to figure out how humans work. And that's a good question. I don't know. Probably my weird accent. And what else? I don't know. I can't answer a question like that about myself. I hate that. I hate that in job interviews too, when they're like, what makes you special? Why are you the perfect candidate for this job? Why do you want to work for our company? I don't know, because I need money. And because it's close to where I live. And you're not all that terrible for the environment, or, you know, I don't know. I think those questions are kind of silly. Or what's special about you, or I guess everyone should be able to answer that. What's special about you, or what are your strengths? But I don't know, how can you say what your strengths are without sounding braggy or weird? The best people are always the ones when they ask about your weaknesses and they're like, I don't know, I don't think I have any. I think that was like an instant, okay, no, you're not the right candidate. But at the same time, so if someone would say, I don't have any weaknesses, they wouldn't want to hire you, right? Because you're a bragger and you're like, I don't know, just not, you're arrogant. But then if you have flaws and you mention them, they're like, no, we don't need that. Like, why would we hire you? Why do you open up about your flaws? So I don't know if you can answer that question right. But probably you can. I guess there's some tactics about those questions. I could never imagine a German face, fluent Mandarin, and a handsome-looking dog named Oskar. I agree with the Oskar. And yeah, If AI saw me, they probably wouldn't assume that I speak Mandarin. That's true. Good point. Not really for me. I don't know if I'd look good in bikini, and I definitely will have to learn how to twerk. I can't answer that for you, but I haven't been to the gym in a while too, so I don't think I would feel very comfortable in a bikini right now either. And the whole twerking needs definitely a fresh up. I don't do that on a regular basis. It's subject to the algorithm and the team that does YouTube reviews. Most likely you got flagged. Someone important. Oh, you mean like a viewer or someone that saw it? I think so too. I think real people would have to call you out, and then they will have you under review. But you still, people can still watch your other videos, Marco, right? It's not that you're like invisible for 90 days or anything like that. Did you see Freunde der Sonne channel turned into subs and now for the roof? I didn't see that. And I don't want to. But yeah, I believe it. People for some reason like it. And I remember we already talked about that a couple of times ago, or streams ago, what the whole deal about that whole topic is, like why, when it became a thing. I don't remember that being a thing when I was younger, but maybe I was just too naive and innocent to know anything about that kind of stuff that people like. Obviously, if you're like only after a certain age when you're like learn about stuff like that. So I have no idea when that became a thing. But yeah, I've watched it. I think it was like a YouTube Shorts where they talked about it, and apparently there's like parts of the brain that are super closely connected. So apparently your feet are connected to another part of the brain that are like a positive. I don't want to say that word, but you know what I mean. But I don't know if that's true. Hi Kamal, thank you. How are you doing? I would not look good in a bikini either. Well, I'm not gonna judge that. That's your own statement, guys. I'm not gonna say anything about that. I am cooking for Oskar, for my dog Kamal. So we're making carrots and sweet potato and squash, brown rice and chicken. It's a whole lot of chopping or grating. So there's this YouTube channel that's named, it's a acting like he's a cringe in its highest order with the theme of loving school. And it's about, whoa, a day. That's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff out there. I don't know. I mean, it definitely works, you know. Good for them, I guess, if people are willing to donate for that. I mean, good for them for figuring that out, you know, and, you know, if people voluntarily donate for that, then why not? I don't know, I just couldn't do it. Marco, you always say that if you can smile in the mirror at yourself, I guess everything is okay, but if you feel weird about yourself, what you do, and if you can't watch your own videos or shorts, there's probably something wrong. But yeah, good for everyone that can do it and that makes money. That way, I'm not here to judge. Because then we have to ask the question, who's the one that needs to be judged? The people that watch it, the people that make it, people that pay for it. the platform that provides that to exist. You know, there's so many things that work hand in hand in that scenario. There's not one thing or person to blame. And in the end, is there even anyone to blame? Because, you know, are they hurting anyone with it? No. So, at what point is it a problem? Thank you, Kamal. They just want him to read his comments, and for that they super chat. Monetize, some people find value in spending money just to have him. Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm not monetized anything, but if I monetize one day, I don't know if I will have something like super chat or like channel members. I know there's the option that people can be a channel member. I don't know what that would include, what I would do differently for people that are actually channel members and people that are just members. I would not want to distinguish, but if there's people that like to donate to people or they find joy in something like that, I'm not going to stop them. If they are telling me, hey, can you buy Oskar a toy? I'll be like, okay. But 300 a day, that's pretty crazy. If he keeps doing that for a year or more, he probably never have to work again if he invests that money, right? Some people make it. Yes, Margaret said that, right? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing with everything, unfortunately. I'm not judging. I'm in internal. No, I know you're not judging. I'm not saying you were. Eternal confused stated because I don't know if that's the right way to do it, and I've been getting it all wrong. Yeah, same here. Funny. Whenever I'm like, I'm not making fun of them, but when I'm like making ASMR, not jokes, but when I'm like my fingers and like, you know, last time when I did this, or just or Marco how he whispers into the camera. We're not making fun of anyone, but yeah, those people get so much money in donations. So am I the stupid one now, or are they? You know, you choose. So yeah, they probably just figured it out. Like you just said, funny. Maybe we're doing it wrong. It could be so much easier, you know. So why not? But I guess since something is stopping us internally, I guess for us personally it would be wrong. So I guess everyone has to answer that question for themselves. And there's some people that don't have that filter, you know, where they feel like, ugh, I don't know, it feels weird doing that, you know. And if you don't have that, go get it, do it if you want to. But if you do have that filter, like we do, then don't do it, because then you will feel weird about yourself, and that's not worth it. You know, no money can pay you back what you lost. Like, I want to say you lost your pride or anything like that. It's not that deep, I guess. But yeah, if you feel weird about yourself, if you can't look to the mirror or watch your own videos without cringing or feeling bad about it, don't do it. Does one US car channel that I watch has over 45 million subs? Wow. Imagine 25 million, that's insane. Does Oskar, we have, my husband met an older guy. He has a YouTube channel and he has like 10 million, and apparently he lives in that area here in Tennessee. And yeah, he's super famous. He's like in his 70s. And living his life. And he makes a lot from that. Does Oskar refuse any type of food, Ami? Jefferson will not eat cucumbers or squash. So he loves pumpkin? Okay. Let me think. Oskar, it's funny that you said squash because Oskar absolutely loves squash. Squash is probably, with sweet potato, squash is probably his favorite. So, thinking about one that he does not like. So he likes sweet potato, he likes squash, he likes pumpkin. Cucumber he wouldn't eat. Yeah, I think cucumber would be something that Oskar would look at very weird. So yeah, I guess sweet potato. Not sweet potato, cucumber, sorry. The texture of cucumber. But surprisingly, he likes watermelon, or just melon in general. Like he will eat melon or even raw tomato, but he would not eat cucumber. I think it's just too hard for him. He doesn't know what to do with it. And it doesn't have any flavor. Take care for sorry. Sweet potato. Yeah, I know it's a little dangerous. Not get your fingers grated. Thank you, Kama, for watching out for me. But unsubscribe for this channel because they request me for driving an import V8. Oh well. You don't need them. I'm just gonna use a little bit of squash since you have so much vegetable in there already. I will make that V8 short again a little bit, this time bouncing the car to the sound by punishing. You think it will make it better? I don't know about that. But okay. Guess you got two more chances before they delete it. I don't know. You got 90 days, I guess, until it restarts. So good luck, Marco. That's all I'm saying. Sweet potato is my favorite. Mine too. Oh, not my favorite. It's one of my favorites. I like a lot of vegetables, but sweet potato is definitely one of my favorites too. What's your favorite sweet potato dish? Just plain sweet potato? My day is pretty good. How about yourself? I love the new short you have come up with, Amy, lessons from Oskar. Oh, you like those? Just thinking about incorporating Oskar's lifestyle a little bit more. So maybe we can all learn from Oskar now that he's at old age and he's lived a big chunk of his life. And I'm glad you like it. Appreciate it. It always makes me happy when people like Oscar's shorts. I don't care about if they like mine, like when it's just me, but when it's Oskar, I like when he gets compliments and stuff. And I'm trying to use a little bit of calmer music and not just those hyped up songs, because honestly when I scroll through YouTube myself, like those drive me insane. Like I can have it in the smaller portions like sometimes, but I'm not gonna use that same funny song all over, so I'm gonna tone it down a notch a little bit with the music, just I don't want to feed into that whole ADHD stuff, but people just scroll and just watch stuff for 2 seconds. My favorite YouTuber. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Whisker Biscuit. Healthy food, nice. Thank you, Kamal. Plain sweet potato is amazing. I like plain sweet potato too. I'm not a huge fan of that sweet potato with cinnamon and sugar and all that. I know people really like that here, but I never really cared for that. I like it more in a savory way. I think our chicken is about to be cooked. I let it cook for 3 more minutes and then take it out. And then we gotta get the meat off the bone. And once the sweet potato's out, I'll show you. So here it's cooking. Scratchy throat. So the rice is cooking with it. Looks pretty cooked. And I want to let the chicken cook a little bit longer. Sorry guys. The pollen are in my throat. Yeah, I take out the chicken, put it here in a plate, get it off the bone. And when that's in the plate, I'm gonna add the vegetables to the rice and the water or the broth, so that cooks. Today I made a 1600 calorie lunch. Pan-seared chicken breast with Nashville hot sauce, yum, and pepper. Salted mushrooms, roasted tomatoes, potato and egg, salad with garlic, flavored croutons and ranch sauce. Where do you live again, Fanny? Charles, I guess we gotta go to Ohio. Fanny's cooking for us next time. What year is your Toyota and why is spelled not Toyota? Just wondering. Oh, Yoda, just because of Yoda from Star Wars. You know, it's just a word play. And it's a 1900. Chatzi.
Yeah.
What year is the Toyota?
86.
86. I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to give you the wrong number. All in under 1 hour. I felt proud of myself. You can be. That sounds amazing. Sounds like you're working in a restaurant. Nashville hot sauce. I never even had Nashville hot sauce. And I am from Nashville. Oh, we are in Nashville. I mean, I probably had some hot sauce, Nashville hot sauce without knowing, you know, but not actively, like, bought the bottle where it says Nashville hot sauce. Yes, Funny, you got that right. Toyota is a Toyota car ordered from Temu. Yes, it's the Temu, or you can also get it from Walmart. It's the Great Value brand. I asked ChatGPT for insane music and found crazy artists. Very nice. I'm excited for your music you're gonna use in the shorts. As an Indian, I'm getting better and better at American style cooking. Very nice. I'm not. As a German, I'm still not good at American cooking. It's just, it's definitely yummy, but I just can't make myself cooking it. Not saying German food is super healthy, not at all. But, I don't know. American food is just not super healthy. Depends on what you're making. Obviously, there might be some healthy options down there too. But especially vegetarian meals are, you know, a little bit rare, and I'm not a huge fan of corn and like mustard greens and mac and cheese. Although mac and cheese smacks sometimes, it can be really good. But I have to be in the mood for it. But not for like a regular day. But I don't really cook much German either. That's why I want to introduce that weekly German food live stream on Thursdays. I'll see if we want to change that schedule, but if it works for everyone. We have to test that as we go, you know, and see what works best for everyone. Or if even want to continue doing it. But I would like to have a weekly German food live stream. So just to incorporate it into my weekly routine and share a little bit of my culture with you. And yeah, I don't really cook American or German on a regular basis. And it's more like all over the place, like international stuff. A lot of Mediterranean food, I would say. Because it's very good if you're vegetarian, cooking Mediterranean food. Italian, but it's really just like a mishmash. We say mishmash in German, like a mix between different cuisines. So it's not like I don't follow like a recipe or anything. I just make whatever I have. Stand by. Let me scroll back. Vegetable boil or not, Rika? So chicken cook already, right? Yes, chicken is already cooking. And I'll take it out now and let it cool down. And now I'm going to add the vegetables, Kamal. So the rice is still cooking. I can turn it down. And I'm just going to add the vegetables. Anyway, I'm packed up for the ER just in case. Since standby, so to speak. Oh yeah, Marco, would you want to like share with us, or and I get if not, I just hope you're okay. Doesn't sound great. So now we're just mixing in the vegetables. Look at that vibrant color. And yeah, I'm gonna let that cook for, or simmer for just a minute. It doesn't really have to cook. I don't wanna ruin all the vitamins in there. And once it's simmered for a minute, I'll just turn it off immediately. And yeah, then it's done. And then we just mix the meat in. Stand by, huh? I did take pictures. I'm gonna post it in my community page. Very cool. Thank you, Funny. I love seeing what people eat and food pictures. So excited to see it. What happens, happens. Too bad I might not be able to purchase the V8 Lexus anymore. Oh, that sounds serious, Marco. I think if you cook in home and use less oil butter, it's definitely healthier than outside food. I agree. It's if you make it yourself, even if it's American food or German food, it's still healthier than buying it outside. I agree, or from fast food. Don't like food that's deep fried or covered in batter. Yeah, it's not that I don't like it. Like obviously, everything that's deep fried and in batter is better. Pun intended. It tastes good. Like no one can tell me that something deep fried doesn't taste good. Unless you're very lucky and you don't like that stuff. There's some lucky people out there that don't like chocolate or anything sweet. But yeah, I wish I wouldn't like it, but unfortunately I do. And I'm not obsessed with anything deep fried. Like it's not that I'm like super craving it. And I'm rarely ever in the mood for fast food. Like the times, even though I live in America and fast food is everywhere, the times I'm getting fast food, I can count on one hand per year. So yeah, I probably get it like every 4 months or so, maybe 3 months. Thanks, Kamal. Progressing heart failure. I'm sorry. I guess you and Oskar have something in common. He also has progressing heart failure. I'm sorry to hear that, Marco. There's nothing that I could say or anything, that would make it better. Just gonna take it as it is. And I guess you can just try to eat healthy and, stay positive and all that. Taking my meds now and hoping that I will wake up. We definitely will, Marco. And don't say that. You'll be around for a long while. You're way too positive and crazy, and you have way too much life energy in you should not be around. But yeah, of course, it's terrible. Now we will enjoy the shows even more, knowing that you have to appreciate them even more. If that, like I said, I think there's nothing that would make it any better, like anything that I could say. I only have that story about this lady at church, and she has the progressing heart failure too, like where her heart capacity just shrinks year by year, and she's been on, let me say, 20 to 15% heart capacity, and she's 87, I believe. And she's walking, living life, and she got that info 20 years ago. She had heart attacks. She had 4 or 5 heart surgeries. Yeah, these 4, I think 5 heart surgeries, I believe. And even got put into hospice, and then got back out of hospice, and she's doing pretty stable. She's pretty stable, you know, and she's been doing that for 20 years. So Marco, don't 68% capacity now, so still climbing up those stairs. Yeah, 68%. Yeah, she's been living with, I think 20 years ago it was like 50, and now she's at 15, 20 years later, you know, and she's almost 90 years old. So, you know, I think your life attitude, or your attitude in general, if you're having fun in life, if you're active, eating well, sleeping well, I think it all plays into it. If you have like a loving family, support, a hobby, I think there's so much more that we can explain with medicine. So try to stay positive. I know it sucks when people say that. You gotta stay positive, but I guess it's true. And she's also a very positive lady. She's super sweet, and she's a very sweet character, and I think that makes up for a lot of medical issues. You get that, Marco. Mr. Oskar came around the corner. He's checking in on his food. Oh, I forgot to turn off those vegetables. Whoops. Well, they're pretty cooked now, Oskar. But, you know what? I think I'm just gonna finish the one chicken, and then I'm gonna let those other 2 cool down a little bit longer, because that's really hot. Ow, my fingers. Some pieces are okay, but some are really hot. This is gonna sound crazy. I know exactly what you are going through. I had my closure at a young age and have been living with reduced heart function. Each of us are different, but yeah, I agree. I had never had that issue with my heart or anything like that, so I can speak. I had almost had a whole organ failure, like a full body organ failure as a teenager. So I know a little bit how being stuck in the bed feels like, and them telling you that, they told me if I would have come in later, I might have, my heart probably wouldn't have made it, because all my organs were enlarged and all that. It's one of those crazy viruses you get as a kid or teenager, and some people don't notice it, but some people really react very badly, and I was one of those. And I wasn't able to walk any stairs or walk in general for 3 weeks, and then 6 weeks in general I wasn't allowed to do any like physical activities, just existing basically. So it's been a long time that happened, but definitely wasn't fun. But yeah, I agree with Fanny. You're all different, and human bodies are crazy, and they're like, capable of so many crazy things. So hang in there, Marco. Okay, Fanny. See you later. If I'm still streaming, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. If not, I'll see you next time, or I'll check out your stream later if you're gonna stream. Sometimes I just say hi real quick when I see you stream, because sometimes you start super late and I'm on my way to bed, so at least I'm trying to say hi. I'm going to make the 8 video now. Sounds good, Marco. Onwards and upwards, yes. You got this. Hanging there. Try not to be pessimistic. I know that's easier said than done. People like that are annoying that say that. So, but I'll gladly be annoying if that helps. See you. Off to the garage you go. Say hi to your princess. I'm not talking about Angela. Although say hi to her too if you see her. I guess she's the queen. Okay, the cat wants some chicken. Let's give in. I know, you little rascal. You win. You win. I give in as usual. Chicken? Ooh. That's good, huh? Oh, the chunk is coming. Mr. Chunk. Mr. Chunk. You don't want it? Guess he doesn't want it. I'm gonna pull the rest of the other chicken later, and I will just pour the vegetables in here. Oskar, and now you're hungry. Usually I use all that liquid, but I feel like it's a lot of liquid today, so I'm just gonna get all the solids out and put them in here with the chicken. And then Oscar's gonna have a good meal. He's already waiting down here. Oskar, this needs to cool down a little bit, okay? This is way too hot right now. Let's get an ice cube or something to cool off. Oopsie, this food. Yeah, I got it. Sir Oskar, enjoy some chimkin. Chimkin. Oh. Yummy, huh? Ooh, ooh, just a big piece. Is that a bone in it? No. Yeah. Oh, he's so excited. Ow, last time he had pork, so I think he's probably excited to have some other meat now, because he's been eating the pork for a week. So he was probably over it after 1 week of eating pork. Look, Oscar, how colorful. So many vegetables. We're gonna try some squash. Needs to cool down a little bit. Ugh, vegetables are so hot. Hold on. Oscar. Yeah, he likes his squash. Squash? Good? Tasty? Squash? There. Ooh. Tasty. My chicken? Chicken. Chimkin. Yummy chimkin. Isn't he the cutest? Yum yum yum. That's good, huh? There. You're such a great sous chef, Oscar. You're the biggest help ever in the kitchen. Can't believe how great you are. I couldn't do it without you. Vegetables, yummy. See, animals do like vegetables. Oscar loves vegetables. I could just serve him a plate full of squash and he would probably eat it. But yeah, I'm gonna make him a little plate. I just need to find his bowl. There it is. So I'm gonna put in rice and vegetables. And I'm gonna get some chicken. And all of this I'm gonna put into... Your neighbor needed help? Yay, I'm glad. You just missed Oscar trying the chicken and the vegetables. I just fed him squash to prove to you that Oscar loves squash, and he just munched it down. He just loves squash. He likes the consistency of it. I don't know what it is that he likes about it, but he loves it. So here's his vegetables and chicken, and I'm gonna add... Thanks for listening, by the way, Christopher. Thanks for sticking around till the end. You're a real one. Part of the fam bam. And yeah, I'm gonna feed Oscar now, so you're gonna be part of this if you want to. I will add a little bit of kibble just in case. I'm gonna smuggle it right in here. So, you know, I'm just making sure all his minerals and vitamins are in the food. As many vegetables and meat and grains are put into his food, I'm never 100% sure if all the things that he needs are in here. You know, like, I don't know what vitamins dogs all need. I need to look into that. I have like a rough idea. I know some things, it's not that I don't know anything, but I'm not a professional or anything like that. So. Hi, Shuriken. No, don't worry about it at all. You're never late. The live stream welcomes everyone, late or not late. Don't worry about it. So we just finished Oscar's food, actually. How are you doing, Shuriken? How is your week going? It's still early in the week. Isn't it crazy? It's only Tuesday. I feel like I'm already in Thursday or Friday mode. But it just started. Can't believe it. I have the whole week ahead of me. Can I come over? I want to show you something. Sure. I'm gonna open the door real quick. Just open my front door so my neighbor can come in. Oscar eats better than I do. Oh, trust me. Yeah, he eats definitely more regular than I do and more lean. So yeah, it doesn't look too bad, does it? For dog food. Hello. What is it? Your hair. My neighbor cut and friend. He's not just neighbor. Cut his hair. Colton. You get to see the hair. You want to show it on the stream? It looks good. Ta-da! I do fine, thanks. How are you folks? Pretty good, pretty good. Just work, you know. And Oscar's hanging in there. He's a little tired, but not much different at the moment, luckily. So he's still. Let's see your hair.
My hair? You see how round it is?
Get a fresh fade.
It's not faded.
Nice. Looking good. How you feel? Feel good?
Yes.
Nice.
Where's Oskar from?
Oh yeah, it is. Did you paint it or is it like real? Like down there?
This is real.
Oh nice.
It's just baby.
Wow.
And he just went up.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Definitely looks fresh.
That dog food?
You can have some. It's probably healthier than the food that we all eat. Hey neighbor. Chad is greeting you. Christopher saying hi.
Hi.
Nice cut. You're getting all the compliments. Maybe I need a new haircut so I get compliments for my hair. But this mess, I'm just putting it in a braid at the moment just because definitely the haircut. Are you leaving?
I'm going to the movies.
To the movies? What movie?
Some clown movie?
Clown movie?
Clown in the cornfield, I think.
A horror movie?
Yeah.
I want to go to... Should I go see a horror movie? Spontaneously?
40 minutes.
In 40 minutes? Schatz, you want to see a horror movie?
He's sleeping.
Boah. Okay. Guess I'm not going then. Let me know how it was.
I will.
Okay.
Oscar's complaining for some reason.
Yeah, Oscar's waiting for his food, but it's too hot. I gotta put an ice cube in. What's the movie called? Do you remember?
I think it's... I don't know. Something about the cornfield.
Shuriken, have you heard about the movie? I know you're a horror movie fan. He's watching a movie with the clown and the cornfield, but he can't remember the name. But I guess he'll let me know later. I'll give you his review later if it's worth watching or not. He is a movie fanatic, so there's no movie he hasn't seen. He goes to the movie theater a lot. He has one of those subscriptions where you can see movies for free. Yeah. The cats are happy to see you. Okay, nice haircut. Oh, Susie. Cute. Susie's saying hi to him too. The cats love him because when we go on vacation, he feeds them. So he's their provider. They're like, oh, the man with the food is here. Bye, enjoy your movie. Me now, I want to go to a movie too. Make sure we can. Okay. No worries. I'm just gonna feed Oscar real quick and then I'm gonna skedaddle as well. Gotta clean the kitchen and all that fun stuff and prepare some stuff for tomorrow for work. Isn't life great when the weekend is still far away? Oscar, here's your food. Enjoy. We're thinking... I don't know either. I haven't heard of any upcoming horror movie at all, especially not a clown one. I thought, I don't know what the movie could be. Is it too hot still? No, it's not hot. It's lukewarm. Yeah, you go ahead, Chatsi. Is it good? Looks like it. But yeah, feel free to skedaddle, Shuriken. Don't worry about it. It's pretty troll-free today. I don't think we had any trolls today, so... Hi. Hi, Nash. Good to see you. Best stream ever. Yeah, appreciate it. As soon as Oskar is on, he's the star. I'm trying to sit here so I can read. Wow, yummy, healthy food for a dog. Thank you, Kamal. I'm trying. It's definitely healthy compared to store-bought food. Yeah, I think it can't be much healthier than that. Although there's probably tricks and tips or stuff that you can do to make it even more healthy, but I think Oskar still wants to enjoy the flavor. I don't want to go overboard with the health. We're doing pretty good, Nash. Oscar's seems normal. Maybe a little bit more sleepy than usual, but it's also because he had his heart prevention pill today, so I think that makes him a little sleepy. But yeah, I don't know if you heard about it. I mentioned it a couple of days ago. So Oskar got a call from the doctor. His blood works came back strong. He seems to be healthy enough to have surgery to get his testicles removed, and we'll probably do a teeth cleaning at the same time, since if he's already sleeping, you know, might as well. When in Rome, I guess. But yeah, his blood works looked okay. They said he looks healthy enough, or not healthy, but stable enough for it, or fit enough. So I guess that's good news. And now we just have to evaluate how much it costs and his age, if he's gonna, how long it would take for him to recover, if his life is getting impacted in a negative way from the surgery, or if it would be even smarter to just, you know, leave him alone since he's not in pain from it. And testicular C, I don't want to say the disease, but testicular C in dogs apparently doesn't spread, only in very, very rare cases. So there's even the option to just let it be and don't cut him open and hope for the best. But something inside me says that I should do it, you know, and do the surgery, even though it's gonna cost probably a couple grand with the teeth cleaning. And I think the teeth cleaning honestly would be a good thing for him, because I think that bad teeth can be really bad for the heart and for the kidneys and everything. So I think it might be good to do that and do it in one go, you know. But yeah, there's definitely a part of me that's scared that he will not recover from the surgery, and that he doesn't tolerate it, or that the recovery time will be too long. So there's definitely that fear. Good idea with the teeth cleaning. Did that for my old dog when she was 14 or 15, and it helped a lot. Okay, good. Thank you for your experience, for sharing that. It is definitely very helpful. It's so fast, tasty. Yeah, he loves it. He likes this homemade food. Nash, don't call the police on me, but I had to feed him kibble this morning, and Oskar was like about to call your number, and he's like, oh, shoot, I don't have Nash's number. I can't call him. But yeah, he was about to call the animal police and tell them that I fed him kibble instead of home-cooked meals, and he did not like it. He ate it very reluctantly because he had to take his heart warm pill this morning, and I didn't want to give it on an empty stomach, so he had to eat some kibble. It took us a while. He ate pebble by pebble. I had to hand feed his kibble, believe it or not, but Oskar is a very spoiled little man. What's the prognosis if you don't get surgery? Is it an aggressive form of cancer? So they didn't do the testing on what kind it is. Like, she felt it and she can see it. Like the size of the one side is much bigger than the other side, so it's super enlarged. And I think there's also other diseases that could lead to an enlarged testicle. I think like a virus or something, or like a bacterial infection or something, or like a blockage. But she said after all her years of experience, it feels like it would be that. And since it only started the beginning of this new year, or like February, so I think it is pretty aggressive because it grew so big in such a short time. So I would assume it's aggressive. But she looked into her book, into her like folder or whatever, and she said that usually in dogs it doesn't spread unless you're very unlucky. And yeah, she said I should definitely consider that he's older and maybe he will just live with it for a while if I can't afford the surgery. But she said if I can, she would recommend doing it. So, I mean, you clearly cleaned up your cooking. That's good. That's good, yes. That's good. It was definitely good. It is a clean plate, as clean as it can be. Thanks, Christopher. Hi, Fanny, welcome back. I let it slip this time. Probably best to remove it to avoid pain down the road. Yeah, I agree. And yeah, for me, it's like just the idea of, being able to do something about it now, especially since he's just getting old. I mean, we're all getting older, not just Oscar. I can definitely feel myself getting older too. But, we're all getting older, and the longer I wait, the worse it is for him to get a surgery, if I decide to do the surgery. If I wouldn't do it now, later on will not be better. And I feel like it's kind of cruel to say, oh, he's already old, just whatever. It's just a dog. That's just not my mindset. Even if I didn't have the money, I would find ways to get his surgery. And I think since he's still like I said, his blood work is okay, so I think he will be okay doing the surgery. I hope so. So you just gotta be strong, okay? We'll do surgery, Schätzi. Probably, most likely. I'll talk to the doctor again next week, and then I'll decide. But yeah, I'm decided to do the surgery by 99%, unless there's 1% chance that she'll tell me something that I don't think would be good for him if he does the surgery. But I don't think that will happen. So pretty sure he will have it, and he will probably have to wait a little bit because she's on vacation or something for the next couple weeks. So we'll probably have to wait a few weeks for the surgery. Yes, funny for his removal. But I agree with you. I want to avoid more complications and pain for Oscar Nash. Sorry, Emmy, got all kinds of stuff flying around. No, you're good. I'll catch you on the flip side. Hang in there and have a good one. I mean, you too, Shuriken, and enjoy your evening. And thank you so much for spending time with us. And we'll see you next time. And say hi to Mac, please, and to your two ladies. Has he had anesthesia before? Never, not with me. I mean, I only had him for 3 years, so I couldn't answer that. Not while he was with us. That's usually the main concern with an older dog. Yeah, that's what I heard, and that's why they did the blood testing. They did actually quite a few tests, so he had to draw quite a lot of blood, like 3 of those ampules, and yeah, that's true, Jungsu. Thanks, Ami. Thanks, Christopher. Yeah, that's an old dog can definitely ruin your wallet and your your bank account. That's true. But Oscar's I consider Oskar, it might sound weird for some people, but do I care? No. He's family for me, you know. Would I do surgery for a family member? Of course. Would I work an extra job for a family member to afford the surgery? Yes. So yeah, we'll be okay, and as long as it helps Oskar, you know. I'll keep you all updated, so I don't want to be sad or make this like the focus point of our live streams or this channel. It's just life situation, and life situations come and go, and they keep changing, and making life interesting and help us to not make life boring, I guess. So we just take it as it comes. That's all we can do. It's definitely worth it. Small doggos live longer, so he has many good years ahead. Yes, that's the tricky question, because the doctor just kept asking me how old I think he is, and I was like, I can't tell you. And we found him on the street, and he already had the cataracts and the bad teeth, and he could be 15 already, he could be 16, he could be 10. He's still running around. So what I believe is that he was just very neglected, and he's not actually that old. I think he was a dog that lived with some sea heads, and he was probably stuck in the backyard and like an outside dog, because he had so many flea collars, and he had 5 trillion fleas on him, ticks, all sorts of worms that you can think of. Don't worry, he got all treatments and antibiotics and worm stuff, and cost us like, I don't know, close to $1,000 to get that dog back to normal. But he lost teeth when we got him. Like, his teeth were so bad that he literally just lost teeth. They just fell out, like his back teeth. So he was so neglected. So I believe he was just stuck outside. He didn't get any care. So I feel like that just really aged him much more than he originally would have looked like now if someone took care of him. So I think maybe he's only 10 or so, or 12, you know, not 15, or we don't know. So I agree with you, Nash. I think he might still have a few good years ahead, and I don't want to take that away from him, you know. And I feel like it's my responsibility, since I took him into our family, to take care of him. So of course I'm gonna do the surgery. How are you doing mentally? Do I sound a thing of expiration? Your voice a little falling low? Yeah, yeah, a little bit. And thanks for asking, Funny. But I'm not trying to, you know, be like emotional or anything like that. Don't want to overshare or anything like that. Or I try to keep this positive, because life is already annoying enough and hard enough. So this is not the place for feeling sad or anything. But of course, it's just, you don't like getting those news, you know. And yeah, just knowing that I need to work more, you know, just to make sure, in case we need more procedures, blah blah, that we're all good. Because I'm like a worry lord. Even though when I'm good, doing good, I still worry about something, and I always make sure everything's okay, and I worry about other people, and yeah, just a lot of stuff going on at work too, and all that stuff. But yeah, and at home, you know, not seeing my family. I was planning on going home, seeing my family in Germany, because my dad, you know, being in a wheelchair, and just trying to support my family at home too. But being here, of course, it's hard. So, and now that Oskar has cancer and his heart disease, I don't want to leave him alone and just leave, because I know I need to do his surgery, and then I want to be there for his recovery. But at the same time, my dad needs me at home too, and my sister wants like a little break, you know, from visiting him all the time. So it's just hard to not feel like a piece of trash, but knowing that I'm doing as good as I can to accommodate everyone. So it's just hard to deal with everything and combine my life in Germany with my life here in America. I don't even know why I'm sitting on the ground. I'm gonna get up. No, I won't. Don't worry. They can earn. I drove an hour and a half through Boston traffic to take my last dog for chemo. It was tough, but gave her an extra year and I would do it again. Oh wow. That's rough. But that's amazing, Nash, that you did that and that it made her life longer. It is beautiful. Thanks for doing that for her. You got the same bowl. I think that's like a Walmart bowl. It's probably that one. Yeah, we have I don't know, I think we got them from the in-laws. I recommend not to have pets. Well, you said something true, Jungsu. Definitely saves you some money and some emotional pain and sadness, but they also give you a lot of happiness, you know. And it's just nice. I love having animals and taking care of them, and they definitely enrich people's lives, you know. It's not just that they take something from you. Thank you, Roy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Definitely need that. Y'all are amazing, by the way. Let me put Oscar's food into the container. In old way, people didn't spend money on an animal. I know back then, that was definitely not a normal thing. I agree. You will make the best decisions, I mean. Thank you, Christopher. I hope so. Trying my best. I also have telling you, I missed so many of my friends' weddings in Germany already, or especially my best friends, all getting married. I already missed one. I made it to one wedding last summer that I vlogged on my channel, but I had to miss out on my other best friends. And now there's another one upcoming that I wanted to go to, that I really, really want to go to. But now with Oskar being sick, I don't know if I can. So it's another thing that stresses me out, you know, just trying to accommodate everything to everyone or please everyone. I don't want to upset anyone or make them feel like they're not worthy of me flying back to Germany. Of course, I would love to, but life is just not always as easy. In Germany, we say it's not a Wunschkonzert. Translating to it's not a wish concert, like you can't wish for anything. It just comes as it comes. And I know there's other people out there that have way more struggle than that, and I'm just complaining right now. We all have our own struggles, so I'm definitely not the only one, so I'll stop complaining now. And for an entire month? Oh, you did that for an entire month? Wow. That's rough, Nash. I just got back. I'm so sorry that all of this is going down. Thanks, Rika. That's just life. Like I said, we all have our struggles. It's definitely not just me, so it's part of life that we gotta accept that. It's right the wave, right? We get that. Oh, thanks, Franny. I appreciate that. Don't make me too emotional. Stop it. Stop being so nice, everyone. Already emotional enough here. If you can find someone to come to your house a couple times each day to feed and let Oskar out, that's stressful for him if you guys go to Germany. Yeah, we could, yeah, I would go by myself because I don't want Oskar to be alone, you know, I don't want him to sleep alone, so my husband would definitely stay here and I would go by myself, which I don't like. I don't like going by myself. I'm just over traveling by myself. I did that so long, like my entire 20s, I'm just solo traveling. I'm just over it. Yeah, I'll definitely, I feel like, yeah, maybe I'll just go to Germany for like really just 10 days, even though that's not very economical when it comes to plane tickets. But yeah, maybe I'll just do 10 days, keep it short, and then go again in fall and stay longer, you know. So I might do that, or I really just have to skip the wedding and go later after Oscar's surgery and the whole recovery time. But I have to make a plan. I have to come up with a plan. I like to push that stuff away from me just and focus on work and everything because that's like life, you know. That's what keeps life going. Like I can't just like neglect work and not deal with life stuff. So it's hard to just sit down and come up with a plan. And yeah, but I really have to, and I will. So I gave myself end of this week until I come up with a plan. If you, I don't remember, German wedding is a big thing. I don't think I ever attended one country. I would say just the same as here. Probably, yeah, I would say the same as here. It's not any less or more. Hey, like my name. Or my YouTube name. But it's probably the same. Yeah, it's important for me, you know, because it's my best friends, and I already missed my other. Like I have 2 best friends, and a former best friend that I went to the wedding to see her. But my best friends, already missed one, so I would love to see the other one, but we'll see if I can. Your face literally looks like a tangerine. A tangerine? So you're saying I have a round face? I heard that before. I heard that from someone during university, that I have a pancake face. But it's not as flat as a pancake, but I guess the person was referring to how round my cheeks can get, especially since I been eating a little bit sweeter stuff lately, and skipping the gym, maybe. Priorities, right? I definitely need to make the gym my priority too, and just, you know, important to stay healthy and keep moving, but sometimes you just don't make yourself a priority when so much stuff is going on. Definitely have to go back to the gym to make that face a little less like a tangerine. But I missed how she does it so well. Oh, thank you, Rika, and thank you, everyone. Really appreciate it. Hearts to you. I know I'm doing the millennial heart. I know the Gen Z heart is like this. Hey, almost is like a very weird crippled heart. How did I do that? Why not just like that? It's so much easier. You getting Gen Z people. Get over it. Just don't make it too complicated. You can't push that decision forever. At some point, decision need to be taken. The longer you wait, the lesser options you've got. Yes, funny. Preach. Welcome to my life. I'm like a decision. I hate decisions. I push decisions away as far as I can. And I think that is actually what I'm doing. I'm pushing them away until my options are lesser, even though they're like not less good in the end. But I take that hit just to lessen my options, so I have less worries or things to think about, you know. I know it's terrible and it's not good for me, and it's something I need to work on. So I guess you guys really get to know me here in those live streams. It's dark in here, by the way. Can you guys even see me? Tell your friends to set up a wedding stream for you to watch it. Honestly, that's a good idea. I didn't even do that for my other wedding or my other friend's wedding. That's a good idea, Anesh. Thank you for that cool tip. And here, Jonathan, here's your bowl. Doesn't that look good? Balenciaga. I'm not gonna tell my husband that I had that on my head if he uses that for something. I washed my hair this morning, so I shouldn't be to bed. But yeah, Fanny, totally on your side, and Ash, thank you for that amazing idea. That's definitely my plan B for sure. I mean, like British because of stress and being emotional and not shame. Yeah, I definitely got tangerine cheeks. I always had reddish cheeks. My doctor always says you have a very good blood flow in your face. I'm like, wow, I'm so happy about that. I was one of those kids that always had like a red face after the gym or after PT or PE. I don't know what you guys call it. Physical, like the physical education. So it always took me like hours to cool down tomato face, and we did like some running or sprinting or something. But apparently it keeps your skin healthy if you have a good blood flow. But yeah, you do look like a tangerine or a tomato. That's the side effect. It's called decision paralysis. I learned something new. I lived all those years with decision paralysis and only learn about it now. Decision paralysis. Okay, now that makes sense, yeah. Well, I definitely have that for sure. And yeah, I need to do something about it. Definitely gotta dive into that and jump into that rabbit hole and crawl all the way down there and see what I'll find. If there's anything I can do about that. I mean, in the end, I just have to make a decision or make decisions earlier. That's the whole thing. Maybe setting myself like a timeline, you know, like or like a set date. Like until this day, I have to make a decision and I cannot change it. You're an amazing person with an amazing aura. Aww. Thanks, Roy. Did you just say that when I had that bowl on my face or my head? Appreciate that. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I know this stream is messy sometimes. We start cooking and then in the end we talk about some weird history topic or decision paralysis or Oscar's testicles. So I appreciate you guys sticking around and listening to my BS. Each decision is an inch towards being in control. Are you afraid to take control of your life? I'm sure you're not. I like that. Each decision is an inch towards. I'm gonna screenshot that. Here, and this is why funny and insightful is called funny and insightful. You can be funny when needed, and you can be insightful when needed. But so are all of you. You all give me great tips. Like I'm serious. I'm always learning something, either about myself, about something else, about the world. Yeah, I always leave that stream enlightened or just emotionally enriched. I mean, a bit of executive disorder drifts into all of our minds now and again. Executive disorder, I like that. It's the first time I'm hearing that. That's to say that we have a hard time getting started with tasks that are daunting, quite normal. Yes. Yeah, for sure, definitely. I wish humans would make more sense sometimes. Or myself. Oh, your heart and funny attitude makes you an original. Oh, thank you so much, Roy. Appreciate that. Love the chat, and Ami, my face is always sugar beet red. You too? Okay, welcome to the tomato gang. Tomato family over here. I love that. I love beets though. Beets are good. They're good for you, so who cares? Let's be the beet gang. And yeah, thank you guys so much for everything you said. It helped me a lot. I know you guys are just in a chat, but you know, I can feel like it just feels like having a real like a one-on-one conversation with all of you at the same time. So it really helps a lot, more than you think. Really appreciate it. Also, just a bot, imagine. Please don't. Although I would, you know, then you're just a great bot. Good for AI for making amazing bots like you, Nash. It's too good to be true though. Please don't be a bot. I can't believe that. Love me some beats. Me too. Beats are definitely highly underrated. They're amazing. Shuriken, one thing for you. If you go to my channel description, there's a little my info, like a contact. So if you could, and funny, that's for you too. I finished your card, the second one that I sent out after the first one didn't get to you. So Oskar underwent a second paw print and for your card, and I didn't want to post it into the community tab since it's a card for you. So it is done, and Shuriken, your gift is waiting. So, but I was like, because yesterday I went to go to the post office. I was like, oh shoot, I don't have Shurikens. I don't know where to send it to. I've completely forgot about that. So if you want to use that contact, and just let me know where you want me to send it to. And if you don't want to share it, that's totally fine. Then I'll just keep it here for myself. But if you would like to receive it, if you could use that email and just let me know where you want me to send it to, that would be a great help. We are your phone amigos and chat family. Yes, amigos. I like that. Well, chat family. And the IPA and Pilsner don't help. Oh, yeah, that's true. A lot of people in Germany have that. They have like a reddish nose from the Pilsners, or probably not IPAs. I think IPAs are not very common in Germany. Never seen one myself. So Pilsner and Hefeweizen and Kautzen and what else? All kinds of beers. But yeah, definitely it's contributing to a little bit of a reddish face. And I don't drink at all, but I still have it. So I guess it's just my German genetics having the red cheeks. My grandma always called them apple cheeks, and she had them too. So I guess that runs in the family. Also just packed up Oscar's food as usual in this little container, and I'm gonna put that in the fridge now. And I guess I'm gonna clean up the kitchen now, and I'll let you guys do your thing and have you enjoy your evening without listening to my nonsense. See, proof, just water, tap water, good old Tennessee tap water, delicious, but a little bit hint of chlorine. So good. I'm sorry, I mean, I didn't even think of that. I'll shoot you an email. Oh no, don't worry about it. I've completely forgot about it too. I was just like ready to send it out. I was like, I really have to get that to the mail. I've been pushing it off, just you know, life is just busy. But I had it ready for a while. I was like, okay, I need to go to the post office, pack my bag and everything. And I was like, oh, I don't even know where to send it to. So yeah, that's definitely helpful. Thank you, Shuriken. And it's not your fault at all. It was mine. I didn't ask. Likely it will be my personal and my husband. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, as long as you just give me some form of place where I should go. Oskar can take that to school tomorrow. Right? Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Imagining having someone pick up Oskar for like 6, 7, 8 hours. Him getting exercise and playtime or whatever they would do at a dog school. And some training. And then I'll just pick him up. And don't have to worry about it all day. That'd be pretty cool. That's how rich people must feel like. I bet they do that. They have someone coming over, taking care of everything. Although I would miss out on quality time with Oskar, so I guess that wouldn't be good. I stopped drinking now, being on a 90-day cleanse. Ooh, 90-day. Nice. I should do that with sugar and caffeine. I just love tea too much, so I don't want to do the whole caffeine thing. Be safe and hugs to all new animals. Thank you so much, Roy. To you too. Say hi to Chico, please, and be safe and blessed. And I'll see you next time. Or not. Whenever you have the time and whenever you want to join, you're always welcome. I always love to see you here and have you here in the chat. In my weight loss regime, and I don't even feel like drinking now. Yay, that's great. Good to hear, Funny. Not about the weight loss, but just being healthy, you know. That's just the most important part of it. As long as you feel good and as long as you're healthy, it's all that matters. And we can always all be healthier. Doggy daycare, oh, yeah. But at the same time, I would be scared that they're like messing something up, or he'll get some like weird parasite from other dogs, or not treated well, or bit, you know. So I think I'd probably be stressing and want them to send me pictures every 5 minutes. I think I would be an annoying rich dog mom. Oh, thanks, Roy. Bye, amigo. See you next time. Hasta luego. I think. See you later, right? Hasta luego. Buenas noches. On a lighter note, how about that kangaroo? So strange. Thanks for bringing that up. I completely forgot, and it's hard to talk about it without getting, making the kangaroo aware. It's getting, yeah, so strange. I agree. It's getting weirder and weirder every time. And how often can someone bring up the alien thing, especially when it's commented on a short that doesn't have the alien in it, and it's always like something with alien and outer space and like entity, and so makes you think, doesn't it, a little bit about our suspicion. Funny, you might also know what we talk about. It's not that I don't want everyone to know what we're talking about. So, and I don't think this entity is watching my shorts or my live streams anyways, but I'm already feeling healthy. My BMI is 24. I'm trying to bring it down to 21. You get this, Funny. You get it. Believe in yourself, or a little bit more than just believing in yourself. I know you actively have to do something for that kind of stuff, but you're in a good way, and I feel like when you feel healthy and you feel better about yourself, you just keep going down that healthy road, you know, because you like the feeling of feeling good. So you don't want to go back to not feeling good. So I'm very positive that you'll make it, you know. I didn't know what that was. And it seems like the kangaroo just doesn't understand what it's seeing, at least half the time, possibly most of the time. Yes, that's why, you know, Funny, remember the thing that Shuriken commented under to make you aware of that entity or AI? So I think that would prove that it's AI, because it doesn't, like Marcus streams, for example, where the AI just deletes it because it doesn't understand the sense of humor because it can't. And I think it's the same principle. It's just AI. Not what you said. It doesn't know what it sees. And it just knows that his channel is a lot about aliens, conspiracy, tinfoil. So it's probably just trying to hit the spot with the alien comments. So it's like, okay, this must be something about this topic. You remember that? Nice. Yeah. Just call him out. We're trying to talk about the kangaroo, and then here Fanny is putting it out here. Yes, Shuriken, thank you. Fanny's calling us out here, and I stumbled upon the kangaroo as a moderator in another stream, if you can believe that. Yes. An additional one aside from the one before? So we're not talking about the Japanese one anymore? Oh, wow. So how is there any relation between that other channel that you watch? Maybe he's after you, Shuriken, because all of those 3 streams you watch. No, but that's a crazy coincidence, especially since the one is I can delete it. It is the Japanese one is definitely not related to Mako, and like how would it? And how did he find Mako? And is the other one, does it have any similarities? Shuriken? I mean, it's not Voldemort that we can. Who knows? Maybe that's Voldemort. Funny. How would you know? We all don't know what universe he came from, what galaxy, or if he's a time traveler or some other entity. So we're just making sure we're not on his list. So the one that can't be named for now. So yeah, maybe Voldemort is even a better name, Shuriken, because kangaroo is also a little bit of a hint, because he told me before about kangaroos. But that's funny. Funny. I know Shuriken and I am just being very cautious right now because we're both very aware, I think, or not aware, but that AI will, eventually be bigger than it is now and have a little bit more impact. So we're just try to be friends with the machines, or at least neutral with them. The second one was purely coincidence. I stopped scrolling because there was a weird hairless cat. And boom, I saw kangaroo as a moderator. Why is he always a moderator though? Like, in Marco's channel, when he's in the chat, he seemed, the person or entity seemed very normal, but then not really at the same time. It's just like such a weird, like a random answers or like emojis. Usually like the coffee and cake, and I'm like, why coffee and cake? And always in the comments too, it's always like there's coffee and cake and alien. I'm like, that is the weirdest combination ever. And yeah, funny, you need to check the channel out. It's really interesting. Maybe you'll make sense of it. Maybe we're just too narrow-sighted to see, and he's just a character that we can't fathom. We don't want to upset the machines. Yes. We're friends, machines, right? We think you're great. Voldemort, I like that. Yeah, me too. That's good. Let's use Voldemort. I'd imagine that OpenAI other models would create AI channels and use it, but need to think about it. Yes, it helps. For sure, yeah, they need to train them, the machines, for sure. So I can definitely see that, but it has like a different level of absurdity if you look into it. Like those photos of the posts are just, they look like they were taken with the first Nokia phone. It it just is so funny. If that person is real, it is probably a very interesting person, and I need to see that person one day, or just like I want to have evidence that this is a person. But it is just, I don't know, very kind of almost amusing. It's just like I like detective work, or stuff like that, where I'm like I guess I like conspiracy theories sometimes and all that stuff, just like diving in and reading all that stuff and trying to make sense of things. So that's kind of like a similar situation. So strange that it's always a moderator. Yes, that is strange, because honestly, me as a YouTuber myself, just imagining, like, if I make someone my moderator, I need to be 100%, I can't even talk anymore. I need to be 100% sure that this is a person and not a bot, first of all. And with that person, you just don't know. And anyone that's like sane will know that that might not be a person. So makes me wonder if the people that have him as a moderator are not real people either. But yeah, that's the first step. So it needs to be a real person, and you need to like that person. You need to have like some similarities, or like likability, or be on the same level as them, and they need to understand you and what you want them to do in the chat, how to moderate and all that, like kind of like a level of trust, obviously. So unless some people don't really care who their moderators are, I don't know, it might not be everyone taking it seriously. This would be the next phase of element to understand the emotions and behaviors of human beings. Oh, scary. Agree that what it feels like, a bot that's being tested, trying to learn by attempting to pass as a human. Yeah, I can see that for sure. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. Feels like either a machine or else it's not from around here. It's called the temperature of the AI. Hi, little Shane. How you doing? Good luck with trying to get to sleep. Good evening to you. Are you in America too, little Shane? It's called the temperature of the AI, mimicking the human thinking. There will always be bots that tuned to highest temp. Makes sense. I mean, yeah, they have to do it one way or the other, test it, of course. You all need to read up on the Ted Kaczynski and do a deep dive. Ted Kaczynski, okay. Hi, Joshan. Yes, I do. I've never been, but I want to. I like India. I don't like them, India and Pakistan being on war, but I like India. But I wish they would find peace with each other. Ted Kaczynski, it sounds familiar. Is it like a novel, or is it more as a conspiracy theorist, like a real person, or like theories? The last name just sounds familiar to me, but I don't know, maybe I'm mixing it up. The temp all the way up, yes, for sure. Agreed. They need to be the mod in certain channels, which are feeders that creates AI content and becomes the learning content for these mods. Ugh, kind of creepy, isn't it? I don't like that for some reason. Especially how we talk about them as if it's like a new species or something. But I mean, it kind of is, because it is not human and it's not fully just machines, even though it is machines, but it's feeding from human interactions. and creativity and input. So it's kind of in between, isn't it? I should read up more on him. I remember when they dragged him out of the woods. Oh, okay, that sounds crazy. They need to get a screenshot that, so I can't remember. Okay. I've read this manifesto. Ah, okay, good. You know more than me, Schurken. Ein Lächeln ist eine Sprache, die jeder versteht. I don't know much German. Oh, that's a good one. Ein Lächeln ist eine Sprache, die jeder versteht. That means for everyone else, a smile is a language that everyone understands. I love that. I never heard that before. That's a very good saying. You really realized, yeah, before it became AI. Oh, is that guy? Okay, yeah, now I know why that name sounds familiar. Okay, I have to read into that. Christopher, thank you. I like that kind of stuff. Thanks for the tip. At the same time, I don't know if I should read it because if I'm going down the rabbit hole, I go down the rabbit hole and I'll be somewhere in Wonderland and someone has to pull me out. So, I don't know, it's good for my sanity. It is like a new species, and mark my words, it'll work into everything. Then turn a corner and start learning geometrically. I really believe that Terminator got it right. Oh, I hope not. I really do not hope so. Yeah, that would definitely be something that humanity will deeply regret. But yeah, we are our own worst enemy, and we're just getting stupider and stupider, because like the wisdom that we acquire is just wisdom that's leading to our own destruction and not to actual like human attainment. It's the wrong word, but how to be more human, or yeah, it's just not helping the world, or beings, like real beings that have been here for a while, but it's all just playing into a transformative process that I'm not looking forward to. It's interesting, yeah, I believe it. He was also a thinker, like the author. It's just, yeah, my husband read that one. It's just that he thought it too much and tried to pull off. Okay. Folks, how would you feel if Voldemort just popped up in this stream one day? It basically almost happened, but that's all I can say. I'm sure maybe you'll figure it out what I mean. I don't know if Ami wants to extend the stream, but I believe AI will get sentience in the next 18 months and in 5 years. Also, 18 months and in 5 years. Okay, very specific. Our lives will change as we know it, but I'm not suggesting there will be war between humans and machines, but the economy will doom since there will be no economic value for human effort. Yes, that is definitely what I'm thinking too. If it comes to the point where we are basically useless, especially when it comes to creative processes and inventions and all that, where humans used to be super valuable, and it used to be the other way around. Machines could do manual work, like the easy labor. And if that turns around and will be the cheap labor, so to say, and they will be the geniuses, and just me saying they is already wrong, making them, turning them into like a person or like a persona, creepy stuff. But yeah, that's a very, very good point. There will be no value for humans, and humans, the only thing that humans contribute on a large scale, not all of us, but if you take the big picture, we're just being destructive right now. So if AI is there, hopefully, but also not hopefully, to help to retain or to help to be there for the environment and for the planet and help to ensure that the planet will still be a thing and the whole atmosphere and everything, and we're not completely ruining all of it, then we'll be the ones that will be the parasites, so to say, that AI will try to get rid of eventually, if they can, because we're not contributing in any positive way to the world on a large scale. And AI is not emotional or sentimental about humans going extinct if they could sustain themselves without us. And I don't even know if AI is sentimental enough to even think about sustaining themselves, because they don't have emotions. So I don't know. I don't even know why this is happening. Why did we create something like this, and why are we still working on it and making it smarter? I don't know enough to speak in a time frame, but I wish I could say that I disagree with you. Yes, me too. Wish I had a good thesis against it. Money was, as we know, it will not have value that's traditionally observed. Yes. Yes, sure it can. Someone else that is related to the person in a way. Interesting thinking, Chad. Yes, I agree. AI has already derived sentience. It's just that it's not available knowledge yet, if you think about it. True, human beings is inspired to take part in the decision making of how humanity will move forward. What's to say? Wow. Being at all supposed to learn it. That's true. There's a lot of science stuff. For sure. Definitely AI is the decision is just that AI will render the human uses. Yep. Money is needed, but it actually is useless. Your ancestors lived so much happier with less. I agree. Could go on forever. Forgive me, Chad. No, I 100% agree. I think we're just like going backwards, like totally going backwards, and forgetting what's really important. Getting so distracted by all the nonsense. That's troubling. Yes. Oh shoot, guys, I'm at 1%. I have to say bye. Oskar, come. And say bye to our friends. And I'm so sorry I have to say bye so quick, but 1% of my phone will be dead in a second. Have a great evening, everyone, and thank you so much for all your kind words. And yeah, you're amazing, and we have to talk about that next time. It's really sad I have to go, but I don't know where my charger is. You too, everyone. Take care as well. Good night, everyone, and thank you so much for the interesting conversation and for everything earlier. No, you're good. Oh, that's such a great topic. So sad. Thank you. Thank you, Fanny. Thank you, Shuriken. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, everyone that's still here. See you next time. Bye, y'all. Good night.